Have you ever read your horoscope and just felt nothing? Like it's talking about a completely different person? Well, there might be a reason for that. Today, we're gonna look at what 2026 has in store for you, but we're gonna do it the right way. And trust me, for some of you, this is going to change everything.
See, for your whole life, you've probably been told you're a dragon, or a snake, or a rat, based on the year you were born. But what if I told you that's only skin deep? What if that animal sign you've identified with your entire life isn't the real you at all? That's right, the animal sign from your birth year, that's just your social mask. It's the face you put on for the world. You know, how you act at a party or in a work meeting. That, your true self, your core destiny, and how you're gonna handle the wild energy of 2026, that lies way, way deeper. So how do we get to that true self? Well, we have to find what's called your day master. I want you to think of it like your spiritual DNA. It's one of the 5 elements: metal, wood, water, fire, or earth. This is the real you. And don't worry, this is super easy. Just follow the steps you see here. Pop open a browser and Google free BaZi calculator. Put in your birthday info. You'll see a chart with a few columns. Just find the one that says day. And that character at the very top, that's you. That's your true element. Go ahead and pause right now if you need to figure that out. Okay, you back? Great. Now, if the element you found is earth, you might see it labeled as Wu or Ji, then you need to lean in and listen very closely, because the rest of this is a message crafted specifically for you. So you found out you're an earth person. What on earth does that mean? Well, think of earth in 2 ways. You're either like a giant, stable mountain that everyone can depend on, or you're like that rich, fertile soil that helps everyone and everything around you grow. Your absolute superpower is that you are trustworthy, steady, and so grounded. You're that friend that people tell their deepest secrets to because they know you're as solid as a rock. But that's also your weakness, right? Like a giant boulder. Once you've made up your mind about something, you can be incredibly stubborn and really, really hard to move. Okay, so let's get to the main event, 2026. This isn't just another year. It's the year of the fire horse, and it is bringing a crazy amount of intense, powerful energy. And for you, an earth person, this year is a total double-edged sword. It's a year of both power and peril. To really get this, just think about nature for a second. What happens after a massive fire sweeps through a forest? Everything burns down to ash. And what is ash? It's new earth. It's fertile ground. You see, fire literally creates earth. So the big takeaway here is that in 2026, the universe is on your side. It is feeding you energy. It is supercharging you. And what does that feel like? Well, for one, amazing mentors and helpers are just gonna show up in your life seemingly out of nowhere. You're not gonna have to fight your battles alone. Your mind is gonna feel like it's on fire, but in the best way possible, full of new ideas and creativity. Honestly, it is the absolute perfect year to go learn that new skill, get a certification, or finally master that instrument you've been putting off. But, and you knew there was a but coming, right? This is a huge one. There is a serious warning here. Think about it again. What happens when you have too much fire, too much relentless sun beating down on soil? It doesn't become fertile. It becomes a dry, cracked desert where absolutely nothing can grow. This is the real danger for you in 2026. All that fire energy, if you're not careful, can lead to massive overthinking, anxiety, a kind of mental burnout that can literally feel like you're being scorched from the inside out. And with all those helpers around, it's easy to fall back into your old earth weakness, getting lazy, getting too comfortable, and just stopping. Remember that heavy rock? If you stagnate, you will get stuck. So we know this intense energy is coming. It can either build you up into a mountain, or it can burn you out into a desert. The best part? You are in control. You just need the right strategy to handle the heat and turn it into fuel. And the solution is actually beautiful and simple. To balance out all of that intense fire, you need its exact opposite, water. For you, water doesn't just cool down the fire and prevent burnout. It also represents your wealth, and maybe more importantly, your sanity. Your #1 job in 2026 is to protect that water element. So here it is, your simple 3-step action plan to win. First, move your body. Fight that natural urge to sit still. Exercise creates flow, and flow is water energy. Second, stay hydrated. And yes, I mean literally drink more water, but I also mean it metaphorically. Be flexible. Don't be so stubborn. And third, output. Don't just sit there absorbing all this new knowledge from your mentors. You have to create something, write, build, produce, share, turn all that potential into real action.
Look, the energy of 2026 isn't good or bad. It's just a tool. It's like the universe is handing you a torch, and what you do with it is the only thing that matters. Is it gonna light your path to the top, or is it gonna be the flame that consumes you? So I'll leave you with this question. The universe is offering you a fire to light your path. Are you gonna use it to see what's ahead, to climb higher than you ever have before? Or are you gonna fall back on your old habits, stand perfectly still, and just let that incredible power burn you out? The choice is yours.